Yo, what's up guys? What is going on everybody over on the Simply Viral channel? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, we are jumping back into the world of Fortnite to take a look at the 10 worst Fortnite Halloween costumes. Halloween, of course, is just right around the corner, only a few weeks away now, and we already know that Fortnite costumes are going to be the hot ones for this year. Everyone is going to be dressing up as someone from Fortnite, and with that being said, you don't want to do it wrong. You don't want to go out with your group of friends and be the one in the worst Fortnite costume. So in this video, we'll be counting down the 10 worst options for Fortnite Halloween costumes. But before we go ahead and get into that, if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on. That way, every single time we go live with a new video in the future, YouTube will personally message you and let you know we've gone live with a new upload, so you can be the first person to watch, like, and comment on each and every new video. Speaking of commenting, if you guys are already a part of that notification squad, first off, thank you. Secondly, be sure to let us know down in the comments below by saying I subscribed for your chance to be featured in our daily video shout out, where you guys get your name and your comment on screen for everyone else watching to see. And last but not least, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, slap that like button, it would be much appreciated. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead, let's jump in, and let's take a look at the 10 worst Fortnite Halloween costumes. On the real, nobody wants to be the person showing up to someone's front door or to a Halloween party dressed in a costume that's a complete flop. It's one thing to just have a bad costume, but it's a whole nother thing to show it off publicly. AKA, if you're dressing up as a ghost and your blanket has 19 holes in it looking like it's straight out of Charlie Brown, you're gonna need a complete Halloween makeover. Lucky for you though, we're showing off the 10 worst Fortnite Halloween costumes, so you know exactly what to stay away from. Number 10 here is going to be all of the eBay knockoffs. If you guys didn't know, there are actually some official Fortnite and Epic Games branded Halloween costumes for sale in different stores across the world right now. Stores like, Party City or Spirit Halloween are selling these Fortnite costumes that are officially from Fortnite and Epic Games. Other people, though, are also selling Fortnite costumes, and they are not from Fortnite or from Epic Games. These are the eBay knockoffs. If you see a costume on eBay and it's the Bright Bomber costume or the Skull Trooper costume and it's going for $4, chances are it's probably not gonna be a great costume. On the other hand though, if you do want the official real deal costumes from Fortnite, head to your local party store because they've got them in stock. They are a little bit expensive, but they're definitely better than those eBay knockoffs. You do not want to be seen trick-or-treating in one of those. Number 9, we've got Hollowhead, and while he might look really cool in game, don't get me wrong, it's a sick skin, putting an actual pumpkin on your head and heading out for the night is never going to be a good idea. Straight up, you're just gonna end up like Dwight did in that episode of The Office. So unless you're dressing up as Dwight from that episode of The Office with a pumpkin on your head, let's just stay away from pumpkin heads in general, alright? And while we're on that note, please also don't put a burger on your head or a tomato. Let's just avoid putting food and different objects on our head at all costs, shall we? Number 8 here is going to be the Star Spangled Trooper. And I'll give you one reason not to dress up as the Star Spangled Trooper or the Star Spangled Ranger. It's Halloween, not the 4th of July. You don't show up to Christmas in an Easter Bunny outfit, and it's the same thing going on here. You don't show up to Halloween with 4th of July outfits on. It just does not make sense. Also, the Star Spangled Trooper, not that impressive of a skin, let's just be honest. Number 7 here is going to be Flytrap. I'm sure you guys all know about the deal here with Flytrap. It's a bad skin in game, aka it's gonna be a bad skin in real life. Also, just going out here on a limb, I think the Flytrap skin would require a whole lot of makeup work and is definitely not worth the time to head out to a Halloween party or a trick-or-treating festival. It's not worth it. Plus, you gotta have those funky like Flytrap hands. You're not gonna be able to grab anything and do anything with those. Just not functional, not a good skin, not a good idea for a costume. Number 6 here is going to be the Mission Specialist. Straight up, the Mission Specialist is just the least cool astronaut skin in the game. Plus, Dark Voyager actually has an official costume from Fortnite, those ones that I was talking about earlier. Go to Spirit Halloween or Party City or whatever, and you can actually buy an official Dark Voyager astronaut costume. So if you want to be an astronaut, you can get an easy costume there with Dark Voyager. It doesn't even have to be that you're trying to dress up as the Fortnite skin. But if you are going for a Fortnite astronaut, don't choose Mission Specialist. It's just not a good idea. Number 5 here, halfway through the list, is going to be Codename Elf. It's the same deal as before with the Star Spangled Trooper. You shouldn't be having Christmas costumes on Halloween. It does not work. Also, I don't think you're going to find a lot of elf costumes for sale this time of year, and that's just going to be an inconvenience in and of its own. Please don't go out to a Halloween party. Don't go trick-or-treating dressed as an elf, especially codename elf. It's just not going to look good. Now we move on to number 4. We've got Wreck Raider. Everybody knows that Halloween costumes have two main components: the looks and the convenience. And although Wreck Raider might look pretty cool, I mean, he's a scuba diver, that's not that bad at all. He's anything but convenient. In order to complete this costume, you gotta wear swim goggles. And let's be honest, if you've ever worn swim goggles in your life, you know after 2 seconds of having them on your head and you take them off, you have like those imprints all around your face because they're so tight because they can't let water in. Those are not convenient. You also gotta have a scuba tank. Pretty sure you don't just find scuba tanks lying around, and they're probably not that easy to make, just going off the top of my head. Yet another inconvenience with this costume. And then finally, in order to complete the Wreck Raider costume, you'd have to be wearing those flippy floppy swim fin shoe thingies that you use when you actually go swimming, and those are not convenient to walk around in. I know from firsthand, I've put them on at the pool before, then it takes me 10 minutes just to get into the pool because I feel like I can't walk straight or balance or do anything like a normal human being. Could you imagine having to go to a party, a clustered, compact, busy party, and walk around with those? You're just gonna be tripping yourself and everybody else all night long. And let's be honest, you're not walking upstairs to houses to go knock on doors wearing those flippy floppies at all. So Wreck Raider might look good, not a convenient costume whatsoever. Please do not dress up as Wreck Raider for Halloween. Trust me, I'm just saving you time by saying that. Number 3 here, the bronze medal worst Fortnite Halloween costume is Moniker. Boys, this just, it's not a costume. All the dude is wearing is a hoodie and some brown pants. I wear that to school every other day. Here's a good rule of thumb for Halloween. If you're trying to figure out a costume, if it's something you can wear to school and it can pass as like an average everyday look, which, let's be honest, it's 2018, people dress up in some pretty crazy stuff, but rule of thumb, if you can wear it to school and it's accepted, it's probably not a great Halloween costume. It's just boring, man, and it's the one day, the one night out of the year where you can dress up as anything. The last thing you want to dress up as is something boring, you know? Make the opportunity count. Moniker, not an exciting Fortnite costume, not a good Halloween Fortnite costume. Number 2 here, the silver medal is going to be Pathfinder. Sort of the same deal as Moniker. A green tank top, some gloves, and some black pants does not count as a costume. Also, according to ranker.com, which, you know, ranks things, there's a surprise there. Pathfinder was actually ranked as the official worst skin in Fortnite Battle Royale. So you tell me, do you want to go dressing up for Halloween as the worst skin in Fortnite Battle Royale? Do you think that's going to go over well? Do you really? Yeah, no, it's not going to go over well at all. When people are dressing up as the Skull Trooper and Dark Voyager and Rex and all the fun skins, you're going to be sitting there dressed as Pathfinder. That's just, it's not the right thing to do. Let's be honest here. And then finally, we've made it to our number 1, taking home the gold medal for the worst Fortnite Halloween skin, which that's probably not a really great gold medal to have. We have any and all default skins, especially Jonesy, because Jonesy's just overused at this point. He dressed up as Rex, he's dressed up as a shark, he's dressed up as probably half the skins that we have in game. Don't dress up as a default skin. Tfue is the only one allowed to do that, and that's because he is a real life default skin. Let's just be real there. Unless you're dressing up as Tfue, but then are you dressing up as Tfue or are you dressing up as a default skin? This brings up a whole other set of questions. What if you dress up as Jonesy, but then Jonesy's dressed up as the shark? Or what if you dress up as Jonesy dressed up as Rex? Then are you a default skin or are you a different skin? No, I just caused so many issues for myself. I think I'm gonna have to wrap up the video there, guys. Those are 10 of the worst Fortnite Halloween costumes out there. Please, 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 guys, I am begging you, do not dress up as any of these aforementioned skins for your Halloween costume. If you're thinking about it, just don't. Go to your local party store, grab the Skull Trooper, grab the Bright Bomber, have some fun, get one of those official Fortnite Halloween costumes. Don't do one of these, it's just gonna go poorly for you. With that being said, guys, that is going to wrap up today's video officially. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you made it all this way, you are the real MVP. If you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on. That way you never miss another upload. You can always be the first one to comment first down in the comments below. While we're speaking of commenting, make sure you go ahead and type I subscribed or hashtag notification squad in the comments for your chance to be featured in our video shout out. And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, slap that like button. It would be much appreciated. And with that being said, once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We seriously appreciate it. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you on the battle bus. Peace out.